Sweden. Known for IKEA, ABBA, Felix Schellberg, and also whiskey. Mackmyra green tea. Hello and welcome to Whiskey Whims with me, Stuart. Today we're going to be looking at Mackmyra Gront tea. Anyway, green tea. It means green tea in Swedish. My last Mackmyra whiskey review, the bottle was sent to me by an ambassador, and I kind of felt a bit dirty, a bit, I don't know, a bit dishonest almost doing it. However, I did enjoy the whiskey, and the review was as honest as and transparent as it could be. This whiskey came from Summerton Whisky Club. I'm now a member of that club. It's £50 a month, or £25, sorry, a month, and every 2 months you get a whiskey. So for £50 you get a whiskey through your door. And I think this retails for about £45 to £52, or £45 to £55. So make of that what you will. It's it's by Mackmyra. The box it's a box, nice little hole there for your finger to go in, so you can push it out. We won't go into the box too much. The bottle, nice transparent concept as usual. I found out what the dimples on the bottom of the bottle are, and they are supposed to represent the 8 thumbprints of the founders. And I thought there were 7 for some reason. I might have said in my last video there was 7, so I'm sorry if I got that wrong. But yeah, 8 dimples in the bottom to represent 8 founders' thumbprints. It's 46.1% ABV. It's been matured in Oloroso casks as well as green tea Japanese casks. And on the side of the bottle, I'm guessing that's a green tea leaf with, I don't know, that could be Japanese for green tea, it could be Japanese for leaf, or I don't know. I didn't really look into that much because it's not about the bottle, it's about the whiskey. So we'll get down to the whiskey. Yeah, I joined Summerton Club because I wanted to be part of some sort of club. And I was thinking about Scotch Malt Whisky Society, SMWS, but I didn't think that was worth it. I like the fact that they actually send you out a bottle of whiskey, and they also sent some Larkfire Wild Water, canned water. I think it's from the Isle of Lewis, and you have to put this in your whiskey. I don't have much use for this. I'll probably just use this to drink because the tap water here in Scotland is perfectly fine for adding water to your whiskey. It's good for maybe down England or somewhere else where the water's a bit hard, but up here it's fine. So the nose, straight away there's something buttery. It's almost like the dough of biscuits, like shortbread or something, just before you're about to cook it or bake it. That real buttery mixture. There's green apples, definitely fresh green apples, dripping with moisture. Very moist green apples. I know a lot of people don't like the word moist. Definitely vanilla, and I want to say green tea because it says it's green tea, and that might just be a suggestion or the power of suggestion, but I feel like there's green tea in the nose. I reckon if I was to get this blind I wouldn't be able to pick out green tea. It's almost, yeah, the power of suggestion. There's a herbalness once again off the back of green tea. It's very herbally, quite aromatic, floral. Yeah, quite a bit going on. Stewed berries and possibly a little touch of mint towards the end. A really nice nose, quite fragrant, full bodied, a lot going on, quite complex for the nose I think. The palate. Mackmyra or Mackmyra, however you say it, definitely have a signature distillate. The last one, the Bruks whiskey I done, there was something there and I was unsure of what the flavour was, but I feel like that's just their character, just their pure distillate, and I can taste this in the Gront tea as well. So there's a Mackmyra characteristic there, if that makes sense. There is more kind of fresh apples, green apples, there's caramel, some spiciness, possibly like black pepper or something. The sherry is there, but it's quite subtle. It's hard to pick out. It's not overdone. It's just there in the background. Nothing, like I said, nothing too obnoxious regarding the sherry. Once again, green tea, but I think this is just because it's the power of suggestion. I think I can taste green tea. There is like almost like an aftertaste of, on the palate, not on the finish, there's like an aftertaste of drinking tea, if that makes sense. There's some floral, there's something very floral about this whiskey. It's enjoyable. Another summer whiskey from Sweden, from Mackmyra. The finish, I think the finish is short to medium, probably on the shorter side. There's tea leaf, definitely. More spice, like a kind of oak spiciness. I don't know if that would come from the tannins, but there's a definite oak spiciness. Possibly a hint of chocolate. It reminds me of Milky Bar buttons that we have in the UK. It's just white chocolate. Quite white chocolate-esque. What I like about this so far, this whiskey, is it's delivered quite a consistent. I've had probably 4 or 5 drams out of this, and it's delivered a consistent flavour profile throughout. It's 46.1%, no added colouring, non-chill filtered. I found out they don't chill filter or add any colouring to any of their whiskies except from one, which is their core range base whiskey. I can't remember what it's called, maybe Svensk. But what I like about them, and it's been in the back of my mind ever since I read Jason's review from Malt Review, go check it out after this. They are not governed by the SWA regulations, the Scottish Whisky Association regulations, so they can mature their whiskey in green tea casks. Malt recently posted a thing on Instagram, a poll almost. What do you think of cider finished casks? And for me, I don't like cider, so I think that'd be absolutely horrible. However, green tea seems to work and tie well together with whiskey. So I'm glad there is a option, a go-to distillery that can release something and test boundaries, push boundaries, test different casks, and I'm going to keep an eye on Mackmyra for sure. I hope I get more of their whiskey because this is good stuff. I wouldn't buy it again. I think it's good. I think it's lovely. It's a great summer whiskey. Once I've had it though, that's fine. It's not a showstopper. It's nothing to blow your mind, blow your socks off. It's just lovely. That's the word I would describe it. It's easy going, easy drinking, out the back with a cigar or just enjoying the sun. This whiskey is your whiskey. But it's nothing, oh my god, this whiskey's amazing. It's not blowing your socks off, it's just lovely. I wouldn't buy it again, but it's definitely a whiskey win for sure. I might even pour a little bit more because it is rather tasty. I think that's the struggle with this whiskey, or the issue with this whiskey. It's a bit moreish, and I know that might be contradicting saying that it's just lovely and it's not blowing it away and I wouldn't buy it again, but it is a little moreish. Once you've had 1 dram of it, you kind of want another one. I've not tried adding any water to it. I didn't think there would be much point with the 46.1%, so hence the no water added. Although, actually, whilst we're here, I might as well open one of these cans. I mean, these are a lot of water for... I know you don't pour the full thing in, but what are you supposed to do with the rest of it? Just drink it. So this is Lark Fire, wild water for whiskey. Never heard of it before until Summerton, so I suppose that's quite a cool thing with Summerton. Same with the green tea, probably would have never bought it, never would have bought it, yeah, that makes sense, if it wasn't for Summerton, so it's good to have an outlet that can surprise you with whiskies like this. More oak, I feel, on the nose. Some fruits. It's not done much to the palate. The nose is a lot more fragrant, but I think that's just because the oils have split up. Yeah, the palate's just Palate's probably worsened a little. Yeah, probably no need for water on this one. I wonder what the water tastes like on itself. That just tastes like water, surprisingly enough. Nice water, Isle of Lewis. Anyway, that's me done. I'm blathering on. Thanks for watching. I've been Stuart. Subscribe if you like, and I'll see you later. Cheers.